All right, so let's jump into this
Okay.
this deep dive.
Yeah.
We're tackling something I've been seeing everywhere, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole, like, why are people still supporting Trump thing with,
Right.
all this stuff, the
Mhm.
controversies.
Yeah.
We're looking at this coffee talk discussion with Gerson Torres,
Yeah.
and it's super interesting.
Interesting guy.
Really gets you thinking. And
Definitely.
it's not about, are these people right or wrong?
Ah.
It's more like, what's the thought process here?
Yeah.
Why are they thinking this way?
Exactly.
Like, what leads people to these conclusions?
It's fascinating, I think.
Super fascinating.
Yeah. And one thing that just keeps popping up
Yeah.
is this connection to Trump's legal stuff.
Oh, for sure.
It's hard to avoid.
Yeah,
Really.
it's everywhere.
Like, you can't ignore it.
It's huge.
Yeah. And Torres is great here
Oh, yeah.
because he's like, look, there are a ton of different opinions
Right. Yeah.
about those legal cases.
Yeah, some people think it's all like a witch hunt. That's politically motivated.
Like, they're out to get him.
Yeah, totally.
And when you see it that way,
yeah.
you get this, like, distrust of the whole system.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the media, the courts, the whole thing.
They feel like it's rigged.
Totally, yeah.
Like the news is biased against Trump.
Exactly. So it's not even necessarily about the facts themselves.
Right.
It's about who's presenting those facts.
And how they're spinning it.
Exactly.
And Torres brings up another big thing, too.
What's that?
Policies. Like,
Yeah.
some people are just all about the policies.
Right. They're like, I might not love the guy,
Yeah.
but I like what he wants to do.
Exactly. They're like, look,
Yeah.
I agree with him on immigration or trade or whatever.
And that's enough for them.
yeah, totally.
It's like they weigh it all out.
Yeah.
The policies versus the drama.
Right.
And for them, the policies win.
It's like a trade-off.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets really interesting because Torres talks about this whole populism thing
Oh, yeah.
and how Trump is seen as this outsider.
The anti-establishment guy.
Yeah, like he's shaking things up.
Right. And for some people,
Yeah.
that's exactly what they want.
They want someone to disrupt the system.
They feel like the system isn't working for them.
Like their voices aren't being heard.
Exactly.
It's powerful stuff.
It is.
And then imagine, like, you feel ignored,
Mm-hmm.
and then this guy comes along,
Yeah.
and he's like, I'm going to break the rules.
I'm going to say what everyone's thinking.
Exactly. Even if it's offensive,
Yeah.
to some people, that's authentic.
Totally. It's like he's not playing the game.
He's real,
Right. And it's not even just what he says, it's how he says it.
Oh, totally. The style matters.
Yeah, he's blunt. He's like,
Straight to the point.
doesn't hold back.
Yeah, some people love that.
Absolutely.
So how do we talk about that?
Yeah, how do we even approach it?
Especially with people who see it so differently.
Especially if you disagree.
Yeah, exactly.
Torres has some great advice.
Oh, yeah.
He starts with empathy.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, curiosity.
So, like, trying to understand.
Yeah, except going in
Yeah,
guns blazing, ready to argue.
right.
Try to see their side.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Listen.
Really listen.
Yeah, even if you don't agree.
It's not about changing minds.
No, it's about understanding.
Got it.
And you got to set boundaries, too.
Oh, boundaries are important.
Like, if it gets heated or
Yeah.
just, like, pointless,
Right.
step back.
Yeah, you can respect someone's opinion
Mm-hmm.
without getting dragged into a fight,
Yeah, it's okay to walk away.
especially if it's going to hurt the relationship.
Exactly. Sometimes the best thing is
Yeah.
to just agree to disagree.
Like, hey, we see things differently.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Find some common ground.
Yeah, focus on what we can agree on.
It's important to remember
What's that?
these beliefs are personal,
Yeah, their
They come from people's experiences,
their values.
their whole lives, basically.
It's complicated.
Totally.
So what have we learned here?
I think the big takeaway is
Well,
people support Trump for a lot of different reasons.
Right, like distrust of the system,
Yeah, focus on policies,
liking his
the
style.
whole anti-establishment thing.
It's not just one thing,
Not at all.
and we've got to talk about it
But carefully.
with empathy
Right.
and boundaries.
Exactly.
Now, here's something to think about.
Okay. Yeah.
Knowing all this,
Yeah.
how do we talk to these people?
About Trump, you mean?
Yeah, like, can we find common ground
Can we ask questions that lead to understanding?
and not just more division?
It's a tough one,
It is.
but it's worth it.
Totally. Thanks for diving into this with us.
My pleasure.
Always a good chat.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.